As a business owner, you understand the importance of quantum growth, not necessarily stagnant growth over time that consistently gets better, but exponential quantum growth, especially in the B2B space, because your company deserves it. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you the exact 3-phase end-to-end infrastructure for quantum B2B growth. Let's hop into it really quickly here. So on the screen, it doesn't matter regardless of market saturation, team growth, or current revenue. By usage of our frameworks, I'm going to show you exactly how you can quantum leap in your business and essentially have exponential growth in the B2B space. So Malcolm X, famous quote, "You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has freedom." You have shackles in your business. If you're consistently tied to growth and marketing and sales and everything, you have no freedom. You have no peace. And so it's impossible for you to truly have freedom because you have no peace in your business because you're constantly under anxiety. Now, at the end of this video, I have a very special gift for you. It's a very special thing. It's going to absolutely change your business. You need to stay to the end of this video because I promise you I'm going to be delivering the most amount of value to you personally on a personalized level. Nobody in the marketplace is doing this, so stick around to the very end of the video. Here's what we're going to cover. Context. We're going to go in depth in 3-phase infrastructure for quantum B2B growth. I'm going to go into my competitor fees. I'm going to go into our fees at CMRR. And then I'm going to show you the next steps as to what I want you to do directly after this video. So as far as financial health and size, I'm mainly speaking to companies making a $10,000 to $30,000 a month. You're in that scaling process. You're mid-market to small enterprise. You're most likely established. You have some level of funding, cash flow, and a solid consumer or customer base. In other words, you typically have the resources to invest in growth tools and infrastructures and systems to rapidly scale. You're selective with how you spend as far as acquiring services, which is good. We want that. Now, some challenges at scale here, especially with paid acquisition and fulfillment and systems and infrastructures at that 10 to 50K a month in revenue as you're still scaling. You're already generating this amount, but you probably have something called ad fatigue, operational bottlenecks, hiring automations problems, fulfillment problems, service delivery challenges. So what you have here is if you are declining in ad performance, requiring new strategies, new targeting, new creatives, new CPAs, your cost to acquire a customer has probably increased. You have operational bottlenecks as you go through. You don't have direct infrastructures to support operations, whether your CRM is kind of misleading or you're not having enough workflows, or you're having issues hiring out the right people, finding the right talent, having the right service delivery. You're still having these bottlenecked issues that are prohibiting you to scale. What we have here is an all-in-one infrastructure that allows you to complete every single one of these tasks in the most streamlined process that I'm about to get into. So you need to watch the end of this video because I'm going to show you exactly how to relieve every single one of these problems. But first, I have to show you that you actually have a problem. Now, getting past this mark comes down to service delivery, comes down to fulfillment, comes down to automations, and comes down to acquisition. All of these have to be in a very aligned dance in order to work together. Now, context, CMRR, I originally made it called Create Monthly Recurring Revenue, called CMRR Solutions. We drive quantum B2B growth for companies across hundreds of different niches through our client acquisition and fulfillment frameworks. Now, here are some of the platforms we've been on. Here are some platforms we've utilized, currently working with about, I would say, as you can see here, 18 active clients. I can't zoom into this Slack screenshot right here, but we're currently working with about 18 active companies as of right now, helping them use this infrastructure and refine it to the best of their abilities. We've seen anywhere from a 10 to 30% reduction in cost to acquire a customer. We've seen anywhere from a 20 to 23% average revenue increase per client. We've seen a 30 to 50% faster sales cycle, meaning your prospects turn to clients quicker than you can even blink an eye. And we've seen a 30% increase in LTV as well. And so right here, the context, more context for you very quickly here. We're a growth infrastructure business. Obviously, we specialize in acquisition and retention systems as a full solution service. Track record, partnered with about 18 plus different companies. We got 4 core team members ranging with decades-long experience from Google, SEO, ads, everything like that, Facebook, cold acquisition campaigns, utilizetheschool.com, advanced API automations, AI growth. We've built and implemented our infrastructure to 200 plus founders, businesses. What we've done here is we used to have a school community where we actually taught a section of this infrastructure to about 225 members in that community. Since then, we've taken that community down. We package it into this specific service, this specific solution as a service. And now we're out in the marketplace providing this to B2B companies. So we're the first infrastructure business to totally enhance everything. Most people carry on about acquisition, sales, and a little bit of fulfillment, but they don't cover everything to the best of the ability that we do. We want to make sure that every single portion of the puzzle is fixed. Acquisition, sales, fulfillment, literally everything. We want to provide you the most A+ players in your company. about the hassle of hiring, combining aspects of marketing, sales, consulting, AI automation. Really quick quote by Patrick Bet-David: "A leader's job is to help people see what they can't see and to give them the confidence to go after it." Now, here's the 3-phase infrastructure for quantum growth. We have here is the audit stage, market fit overviewed, key metrics performance are reviewed, acquisition accelerator stage. We want to increase the deal value, we want to shorten your sales cycle. As the second part of the infrastructure goes into the third, we want to make sure that fulfillment and referrals are exactly what you need at this stage. So client success and further partnerships are going to be key here. Now, the first stage that we do with your B2B company to help it rapidly scale and quantum grows, we have a period of extensive exploration where we enhance the lead flow, we exchange, and then we also figure out what is the delivery per client, and we're auditing the entire acquisition systems currently. So we're auditing everything. We have a set in stone, unique value prop. We want to make sure that this is established. We want to enhance your client acquisition channels, your automation channels, and we want to secure pipeline management. We want to see right now what is working really well and what is not working. And then we want to come into your business and actually third party and third perspective, kind of look at it from a third person perspective and say, okay, what is working here? What is not working here? And so we have a CRM audit, lead flow is analyzed, and reports are run. So we actually take time to do this for your business, because initially somebody would come with an infrastructure. The best possible thing to do is audit what is working really well and what is not working. So we develop sales and nurture assets for you during this time, whether it's website, landing page, high production via sales copy, onboard, and SOP procedures. We want to make sure the foundational parts of your business are key and locked in, because at scale, if we plug in ads using our outbound and inbound strategies, it's going to be nearly impossible to build a solid, business up and even scale it even past. If you're breaking right now, we don't resolve those breaks to begin with. So foundational market analysis is conducted, advanced positioning is outlined, and increased leverage and increasing the retail price and retail demand is established. So we want to create SOP docs and SOPs for settings and sales teams and stuff like that for the future. That's the audit stage, is the first stage that we do. This period is not typically very long. We want to make sure we go in depth with this one though. Now, phase 2 is the acquisition accelerator stage. So we use data-driven analytical approaches to refine your understanding of core and surrounding market. We want to make sure that you are talking to the right people at the right time. And if there's any bottlenecks with that'll trickle down into client fulfillment. If you get the wrong people on the wrong calls at the wrong time and sign them as clients, they're a wrong client, they're a bad client, they're a bad case study, and that goes back on top of funnel. So the entire flywheel kind of acts as something that needs to be refined over time. So we create sophisticated marketing, nurture, and sales processes and campaigns to streamline the acquisition process for you. That is fully taken off your hand. We fully build out and do for you. So it's a done for you service using software, Lucidchart, Miro, presented to you through Loom, initial outreach, discovery calls, demo, sales, onboarding, and client check-in. That is fully done for you. We lay out SOPs, we lay out processes, we lay out exactly what you have to do. We show you exactly what you should do in these initial calls, demos, sales, onboarding, client check-ins. We'll then launch these acquisition strategies on multiple channels to increase the client base and market share. Obviously, this is the goal of exponentially growing and quantum, leaping in your B2B business. We want to make sure that when we're increasing the market share, we are targeting different acquisition strategies. So on the lower budget side of things, we have outbound LinkedIn, where we use mass email techniques and video outreach mechanisms. Then high budget, obviously, is targeted meta ads and LinkedIn ads. So we want to make sure that we're implementing and tweaking and mitigating loss per advertising campaign to ensure probability of winning. What my competitors aren't doing is my competitors are not understanding that the fulfillment is very key to acquisition. Without the right clients going through the process and fulfilling them, you cannot speak top of funnel to your ideal prospects and your ideal clients, because you will keep on attracting this reverse client that you don't want. And so combining aspects of marketing, consulting, and AI automation is what we specifically specialize in to get you the best results. So phase 1 audit stage and phase 2 acquisition stage, the acquisition accelerator stage, these mixed together create a whirlpool effect where you're sucking in the right clients, you're attracting the right clients is a better word, at the right time, using proven strategies that consistently work. Now in this video, I'm not giving away the exact strategies, so my competitors obviously cannot copy and paste me. But as of right now, what we have here is extremely crucial, which leads us to our third phase, which is the fulfillment and referral stage. So we have detailed outreach, discovery, onboarding, sales process, SOPs. We create everything for you, establish that outlines every single step to the onboarding and then project completion out of the in-house CRM. So what we're doing here is we're understanding that, look, you are having to focus on outreach, discovery, and onboarding. These are the most crucial steps to fulfillment and referrals. And so we want to walk our clients through, and you as well, a proven yet effective system, using Google Meet, Zoom, Fathom, whatever it is, to replicate this SOP over and over again. So whenever you get a client, we want to make sure that it's the same regimented process over and over and over again. And you replicate only the best results over and over and over again. So we build out SOPs and in-house CRMs to quantify this straight objective of client success, and then replicate that across the multitude of your client base over and over and over again. So the desired result here is you're going to efficiently complete these projects on time, just like I am with every single client that we take on, without the hassle of team management, because we provide clear and transparent communication, project management tools. We use high-level Monday.com and Notion. We want to collect feedback from the initial onboarding and signing process, which helps us fill the gaps in the SOPs. So the fulfillment stage is essentially done for you as well. We want to deliver and over-deliver on each client. We want to have expectation and effective, clear expectations when moving on to, the fulfillment side of things. And a CMR referral strategy, that's our secret little sauce as far as referrals go, to get you guys more referrals. So I want to highlight these ROI-driven results and publish these testimonials on YouTube for my clients as well as your clients as well. We have a very proven process, the past 2 phases that allow us to actually build up to this point to where we can get these clients amazing results with the best targeted ICP. And then we also get to showcase these guys on YouTube as well when we do push them through your service, your product, whatever it is, and they do get amazing results. You obviously want them being seen. You want your, clients who have great results with you being seen. So we cover everything as far as phase 1 through phase 3 done for you. We want to make sure that every little thing is fully customized and personalized. We are positioning the marketplace strictly as not a commodity, because the last thing we want to do is anyone can build a very sophisticated system and sell it. We want to make sure that we keep things as personalized as possible. We have top talent running the ads. We have top talent auditing your business. We have top talent building out SOPs. We have top talent consulting you as you go through these different stages. We want to make sure that we are top tier. We are top of the line. We're the most prestigious tool, and we're the most prestigious infrastructure in the game. We're separating ourselves from everybody else by simply having the top players take this off your hands, as well as done for you aspects of the business that are extremely important to growing your top line revenue, decreasing CAC, and making sure that everything flows smoothly. Now, summary: phase 1, audit stage; phase 2, acquisition accelerator stage; phase 3, fulfillment stage, and referral stage. Now, almost done. I'm going to show you guys a really quick free gift at the very end of this video. You need to stay to the end. If you were still watching this video, you're an absolute G, because you're going to understand a very clear objection. I get this sometimes. I used to get this a lot. We're already doing well. These business owners that are $10,000 to $30,000 a month are already doing well. Yes, a solid infrastructure is key to supporting future growth without burning out your team or wasting ad spend before it's too late. I see so many business owners who fail to invest in paid acquisition, who fail to invest in a solid infrastructure, especially from people who are doing it the correct way, which is not a lot. It's really like a black sheep in the marketplace right now is what I'm doing, because I'm hyper targeting even the most successful business owners who understand that they need to evolve their systems and invest in infrastructures to decrease the amount of bottlenecks that come their way. So the smartest people out there, the smartest business owners, typically invest in these infrastructures and these systems prior to failure of said systems, to failure of offer. They want to make sure that they are covered before something happens. So an end-to-end solution helps optimize and automate what's already working. We free up resources for growth, less time spent hiring, and more time working on the business rather than in the business. Okay. Here are the alternatives. You can do it yourself. All of what I just said, do it yourself. The ceiling for time is low. You don't have much time. You're trying to do 1,001 other things. You're limited per resources spent, personal fatigue. Initial investment required is typically higher as the duration increases. In other words, you are spending anywhere from 10 to 60 grand on resources, ad spend during this duration of 6 to 12 months, CRMs, just a bunch of different things. It's 1,500 plus hours at least, and you are just monotonously in the trenches learning the skills. You could also hire a marketing agency where you are economically dependent on them and every single thing they tell you to do. This fills the gap of skills, but you have limited control. It's typically 4 to 20K per month for the advanced state agencies. Now, these are the advanced agencies that actually do a good job. They will charge $4,000 to $20,000 a month, and their ramp up time will be anywhere from 60 to 120 days. BDEs and CMOs, they typically work closely with the CEO, with you or your business partner, and they're aligned with the company culture, which is great. They're expected to receive bonuses though, payroll, salary, extra timing, ramp up time, and overhead as well. And so they're anywhere from 50 to 120K per year per individual hire. There's a 4 to 8 month ramp up time. So you can spend all this time doing it yourself, hiring on a marketing agency, or doing the BDEs and CMOs. But in reality, the quickest, most effective way to do this is just to buy the infrastructure. Just buy the system instead of having to run through 1,001 different hurdles. Buy it once, bite the bullet, and have it forever. And that's the key to build and release. And that's the key to growing and building this infrastructure. And I made it so much to where we can literally enter your business. We can see exactly where the stages of expansion are not expanding, and we can tell you exactly what is not working as far as deal flow, lead flow, what systems, processes, SOPs you need to build out, because this is an advanced infrastructure. This is an infrastructure that we actually specialize. I have my team who takes time looking, auditing everything. Then we have a very systemized and personalized plan directly in correlation for your growth in your specific niche. We want to accelerate that acquisition as quickly as possible, then make sure that we cover everything from end to end, from getting the lead to selling the lead to fulfilling the lead. And so this is exactly why. Obviously, you can have established team. This is the deliverables. The breakdown is a marketing manager. We have digital marketer. We have a copywriter. We have VAs. We have operations specialists, data analyst, and funnels manager. So a value prop here is we have expert guidance at a fraction of the cost. Another deliverable that we have is market in-depth ICP, strategic analysis planning. So what this means is that we are essentially honing in on who exactly you're serving, why exactly you're serving them, and how exactly you can serve them. So we want to identify the ICP in depth, the product market fit in depth. We want to make sure you have specific acquisition channels that actually make sense for your ICP. We want to establish prior operations. So, anywhere from the established team would be at least $5,000 a month for a CMO or CRO. A consultant would charge anywhere from, $5 to $10,000 up front, and then as well as recurring costs, so a retainer fee. But our value prop here is we have research-driven data and insights to pinpoint your ideal audience. So we want to make sure that we are getting your ICP nail on the head, first time, always. Other deliverable that we have is the asset infrastructure and ads and project build out. So not only do we set up, create, manage, and run all your ads, we manage the assets, we create the roadmap breakdowns, the development, the creatives, the scripts, the copy, the automation, the implementation. And so a typical agency would only cover this segment. They wouldn't cover anything else as far as SOPs or trainings or fulfillment. They would simply just cover assets. And that would be it. That would literally be it. So obviously agency project would be $10,000 plus. Our value prop is infrastructure that attracts investors. We want to make sure you are valuable, that you can actually have an offer that scales. Okay. Next thing is SOP build out, asset nurture, sales process, delivery, close, and fulfill. We want to make sure that we're building you custom marketing scripts, objection handlings, SOPs, nurturing, sales, and fulfillment cycle. $5,000 would probably be the typical investment for a copywriter. Easy to understand scripts, process, and deliverables. And we do everything else. We deliver the sales, consulting, and warm-up training. We deliver the fulfillment, the case study support, and the ongoing unique mechanism. And we are continuously delivering outbound outreach and inbound ads management if you selected the optional done for you service. Now we have a trained team, SEO optimization, sales process optimization. Final project is established, end of outcome, result, support until completion. Expert grade target outbound strategy established, done for you. So that's the breakdown. These are not our fees. You add all these together and you can probably tell it's a little over $30,000. Now that is if you were to segment and buy every single person who would fit into the infrastructure. But the thing about infrastructures and systems is that we already have everything for you. So when you buy the infrastructure as a whole, you buy everything. Instead of trying to, have death by 1,000 cuts, you are simply just buying the entire mechanism and using it as a whole. So very easy to understand scripts, process, and delivery. We want to shorten your sales cycle. We want to increase the word of mouth referrals and increase the amount of evergreen sales funnels. And then we want to have those hands-on implementation take on off your plate and done for you creation and management, freeing up your time. So CMR Solutions offer and fees. Option 1, straight up with our fees because we don't hide anything. Option 1 is a one-time fee plus monthly fee plus strategy fee. So it's the roadmap implementation over 3 months. This is actually priced better than my competitors. We have a project manager, OBS specialist. Total strategy fee will be agreed upon later. The upfront fee is anywhere from $18,000 to $25,000. We have a total strategy fee from 1% to 3% on equity. Our second option is a one-time fee completely done for you. We offer optimization, roadmap implementation over 6 months for the project manager and the OBS specialist. Upfront fee is $50,000 to $55,000. There's no equity deal on this one. Now you might be asking, why is option 2 $50,000 to $55,000? Because we are handing you the entire infrastructure. Instead of having you piece together every little thing into your business, we hire out everything, hand deliver everything, audit everything, deliver everything, and automate everything. And then we just place it into your business. And that's a full build and release. So you've built the entire system. Obviously we're only talking to companies that are doing, 20, 30. We've been help companies that are doing anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000 a month install this proven system and install this infrastructure, and they just buy it once, they have it forever. And so they never have to worry about where their next lead's going to come from, where their next client's going to come from, where their next fulfillment's going to come from. They never have to worry about that because the assets are built out. The SOPs are built out. The projects are all built out. Everything is built out for them. And so what my competitors aren't doing is they're not focusing on fulfillment. They're not focusing on fulfillment, and they're not focusing on end-to-end solutions. They're just focused on getting you the lead and getting you the client. That's all that they care about. We want to make sure that we have the top tier talent at your doorstep at every single point in time. That's exactly why we charge what we charge. So by optimizing your client acquisition and fulfillment infrastructure, we can increase your LTV by over 20% in the next 12 months. So for a client generating 50K in rev, that's an additional 120K in rev annually. So 25K setup fee is small investment compared to the potential revenue in direct proportion to the increase that you're paying. So without having to go out of your way, make huge hires, huge ramp up times, and focus on 1,001 different things. Next steps really quickly here is you're gonna wanna book an implementation call under this video. Learn about your business for 10 minutes, spend 5 minutes showing you the process, the breakdown, and possible move forward. That's just what it looks like. Very simply, you hop on these calls. I used to take 45 to an hour-long sales calls. Now we simply just take 15-minute implementation calls. Learn about your business for 10 minutes, show you the next steps in the next 5. From then on, as soon as we hop off that call, my team is going to, draft a proposal, a custom personal strategy, unique angle, presentation, deliverables, and timelines. Then we'll have a secondary call to establish the engagement and finalization. I figured out this is the easiest way to sign clients. You spend 15 minutes talking to them because most of my prospects and clients who speak to me are already wanting the infrastructure. I've already spoken to them. Hey, do you want this? Yes, I want this. Cool. It's a very simple move forward. They've seen this video. They've seen the breakdown. They've seen the really quick pitch deck. When they're ready to move forward, whether they're buying option 1 or option 2 up front, they very simply just select that, but then it's over. There's nothing else to be said. They're already quote unquote sold. B2B sales is much more simpler than B2C. That's for another day though. So as soon as we hop off that 15-minute call, we drafted that quick proposal. I send you over the links and everything like that. We want to make sure we have a secondary call for engagement and finalization. So we'll hop on a secondary call whenever it is. Or if you're already ready, we get everything sorted away on that quick 15-minute call. I draft the proposal and I send you over everything. We finalize everything. We have our onboarding call 24 to 48 hours post finalization. We then have our development team actually help us out. And then we have the goal alignment call. So we're going to customize the game plan for you and execute on those tasks. Fulfillment goes like face-to-face Zoom check-ins whenever needed. Typically we do once a week, and then project finalization and celebration of results at the very end. So with that being said, I have a gift for you right now. After watching this entire video, I have something very, 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 very special for you. Now, give it a little drum roll. Head over to createmr.com. I'm currently offering free audits. Now, this is not the same audit as phase 1. Phase 1, we take a deep dive directly into your business. My team of digital marketers and paid ad media buyers actually take a look at what you're doing as well as myself, and we completely audit your entire business and we show you exactly what you're doing wrong, and then we help you come up with solutions. That's phase 1. Okay, this is separate from the program. This audit is just so I can give back to people who've seen this call, as well as you can book in a strategy call as soon as you are done filling out the audit. So what I want you to do is I want you to click the link down below. If you're on YouTube, click the link down below, go to createmr.com. If you're already on createmr.com, fill out that audit form right down below. If you're from LinkedIn, click the contact info in my profile section and click visit website. You're going to claim the free audit. I'm going to give you a very surface level website audit, very quick offer audit. And then you're going to book in on a 15-minute call. So as I'm making that audit for you, you will be automatically directed to a booking call link as soon as you submit your info. So you can actually claim that audit. You'll be then sent to a quick little 5 questionnaire type form, and then to a calendar link to book in for a quick 15-minute call. And then from there, you'll be in the implementation call phase of things. We'll learn about your business for 10 minutes. Then I'll show you the process for 5 minutes. Then we'll craft that proposal for you. Presentation of deliverables. I'll show you all the timelines and how we're going to do it for you. And then we're going to have a secondary call to finalize the proposal, to sign everything, and then to send over all of the frameworks and all of the signature, assets that we have for you. So that'll be finalized after that, but I want you to head over to createmr.com, claim your free audit. I'm doing this right now for you guys. It's amazing. Absolutely love it. And then book it on a quick 15-minute call. Like I said, you got to be our ICP. Got to be anywhere from, 10 to $50,000 a month plus in your business, plus, so 50 grand plus in your business as well. Mid-market to enterprise segment, you're most likely established, you have some funding, cash flow, you have willingness to invest in your business. And with that being said, I look forward to speaking with you on that quick 15-minute implementation call. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to implementing this growth infrastructure into your business and making quantum leaps in your B2B business. My name is Patrick Thomason. I look forward to speaking with all of you soon and working with you soon and helping increase your client base and your enterprise as it is. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit and fill out that free audit right down below. Bye.